Our lives are made up of milestones. Chapters, really. And at the ripe age of 99,
oh, it's been wonderful. I really enjoyed it myself.
Third-class Petty Officer Clarence Holland is about to start a new one that, in many ways, will be a postscript to one that was already written 80 years ago.
I'm looking forward to going over there and being with all these other World War II men.
There is the beaches of Normandy, France, where Holland and more than 60 other World War II veterans will visit the historic site by way of a group gathered by American Airlines and others to honor our nation's heroes.
Sometimes words can't describe the feeling I have about what we're doing here.
This is the send-off from Dallas-Fort Worth, as these veterans will be accompanied by 230 cadets, medics, and relatives on the 80th anniversary of a battle that cost 2,500 American lives, but turned the tide against the Nazis in what became known as the largest amphibious invasion in the history of war.
The invasion of Normandy was like a red letter in my life.
At 96, Seaman First Class Willie Clemens will be the youngest to embark on this new chapter. He served in Japan, but as with so many here, feels a tie to this historic place.
One of the handicaps that I have, because I get emotional.
Like Clemens, this trip will be the first time many of these men and women will see it, the sands that hosted one of the bloodiest battles of the war. For others, it will not. The expectation brings with it an emotion we've all felt, but not with the depth reserved for those who have served.
I got back home without getting a scratch. A lot of people didn't see their family more. We owe them this honor to preserve the memories of them so that we don't get caught in something like this again.
Until that moment comes, short-term farewells will be exchanged.
Off we go in the round blue yonder.
Knowing when they return, many of our nation's heroes will be forever changed, having closed this chapter for good.
The good Lord has just been good to me, you know, and this country has been good to me.
And you've been good to it in return, sir.
So the average age of those veterans who are going to be visiting France is greater than 100, the oldest 107. He was speaking there at the send-off, talking about how still all of these decades later, memories from storming that beach in France still can haunt him and wake him up to this day. A lot of mixed emotions going to be there in France this week. Chris?
A powerful story. National correspondent Dan Grossman. Dan, thank you.